Hello, my gracers. I'm starting early, like I do, to make sure we can iron out any technicalities as we go, any technical goof-ups. So I'll wait until some of y'all are in the room. So we can just hang out, until I clap my hands. I have a feeling I'm going to record. I'm going to take an excerpt of this and put it on YouTube for me, but it just feels like something they want me to do. So who knows what the fuck is going to happen. Could be the readings, could be the discussion, could be the prayers. Who knows? I'll see afterwards. But I already said my prayer. Really ready to do this. We got a lot to cover. There's Christopher. Welcome to the group, Christopher. And Terry. Hello, Terry. Hello, Deborah Ann. I'm here too, Avi. Look, I fixed my hair. I fixed my coif. Yay. Put on something a little less comfortable. Allow me to slip into something a little less comfortable. Actually, this is way more comfortable. It got like 80 degrees in my house because I was like, oh, it's nice out. And I opened the window and then I went upstairs and it was like a sauna. Hello, Carrie. Are any of you getting like romper room vibes? Like I should tell hello, Michael and Lisa, and to scare the crap out of me because they never said my name. I guess because Ma Art is too hard to sing. Hey, Michael. Hey, my buddy, my bro. It's so funny. I see people do this stuff on YouTube. Hi. I actually know you people. Like, for the most part, I actually know you people. I've met you. You're locals. Some of you have been to my house for readings to hang out. Yeah. Hi, Michael. I have to remember you guys are on like a 30 to 45 second delay. It's a little hard. Between that and the opposite thing going on with the camera, see, what you're seeing is actually the opposite of what I'm seeing, but you're seeing exactly what I do. So this is my right hand, right? So you're seeing it. But it pops up on my screen on the left-hand side, so it's not a mirror image. It's a little, which is good, so that I can see words, right? Oh, look, Ace of Blades. That's exciting. Oh my God, we're off to a roll. I'm not starting with the readings. I'm just shuffling them. And we're not even supposed to start till like 4:02. But I like opening it up, so I'm, so that we know all the tech stuff and that I can see that who's in the room and your comments and stuff like that. It's just better. It's just better. It's been a busy day, as I said in the live stream that I just did. I call that a Facebook live stream. This is a Facebook group live stream, technically a grace stream, which is hard to say some days. It's a grace stream. Diction and elocution. And you take all those fucking speech classes to naught, right? Although you really need to see me drunk. I slide into Long Island. Oh my God, so fast. Oh, no one's got better hair than me. Born and raised, Long Island boy. South Shore. Now I can't say I'm North Shore. I'm Mid Shore. I'm in the mountainous region of Long Island. There are no mountains on Long Island. I'm just in the highest parts, right? Good old Holbrook. I love my Holbrook. Woodgate, where every street is named for a tree. Knock, knock, knock on wood. So how y'all doing? Oh, come on, we got time before we get formal. How's everybody doing? I know you clicked on and you ran to the bathroom. I know. Get yourself a cup of coffee. By the way, if you do not get my Wonder Girl references on Facebook, Connor Leslie, the woman that they hired, the actor that they hired to play Wonder Girl in Titans on the DC Universe app, she's so good. Donna Troy, I mean, as much as I love Wonder Woman, and I do, I always related a bit to Donna Troy because just if you knew her backstory, her several backstories. I know to get another app for some of us is like, oy. But the DC Universe app is really good. I originally got it for the Return of Young Justice Season 3 because I watched 1 and 2, and then it got canceled on Cartoon Network. And then the fan response was so fucking rabid that they made a deal with Netflix. So very, very happy about that. Okay, hi. Literally just finished divination and intuition. Good stuff. I know. I'm going to do more of those clarifying things. I got to tell you, after doing Summerland yesterday, which was, I don't want to say it was enlightening in that sense of like spiritual enlightening. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't to whoever is watching it, but it was just like, just brought me back to what I do best. I'm best in live performance, right? I've been doing it, God, since I'm a child, you know? And they tend not to throw rotten tomatoes when you're talking about angels, right? So we got good. Thumbs up, Christopher, Debran, okay. I downloaded it, but haven't attempted to watch anything yet. Oh, on the DCU app. Cool. Well, there's a lot on there. They even put like the Christopher Reeve Supermans on there, like Netflix. They rotate stuff out. Very worth it. I mean, that's my thing, right? If Marvel had one, I'd be like, meh. I loved, however, the Jessica Jones series on Netflix. Oh, got 3 seasons. They completed the whole arc. Really, really good. Daredevil I liked too. Iron Fist, he was cute, but the story, and Luke Cage. Oh. Who am I going to fan? Oh, I'll fan myself with Shakti, the life dancer from Luke Cage. That man. Those men. Hi, we've got Anthony in here and Grace in there, and there's my Joanne. I hope you get the pink hat references I make. It's very, it'll make you a little gaga. We got 2 minutes before we dive in official. You know I like to give people time. You know how I do. Let's see. Autumn equinox blessings to you too, Anthony. Come on. I'm sorry, I'm going to watch the class when I get back. Oh, from food shopping after this. Cool. Look, you know, that's what I love about this stuff. It used to be when I taught at the Silver Broom. Yes, I recorded them, but you had to be there, right? Or I would tape it and record it. So there's really not so much Q&A once it's taped, right? Once it's recorded. So I like this. Granted, it's through Facebook. I tried to do this on my website, but it was so expensive to do that we were looking at options when we were putting together different versions of the Drawing the Circle website, and we were like, with the bandwidth and everything, it was like got to be thousands of dollars a month. I'm like, that's okay for Oprah. I'm not Oprah yet. Don't we need a gay pagan Oprah? Wouldn't that be great with a talk show? Oh please. I've got a Celestine prophecy interrogator control drama. So what did you mean when you said? But it's an unconscious control drama if you're aware that it can't be unconscious, right? Hi, Grace. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Roberta. Oh, I know. I love teaching live, too, because you feed off the energy back and forth. It's like, oh, it's so much fun. It's really what I'm best at. I made it, finally. Love the hair. Oh, thank you. Yes, my overtone for purple. Now, look, I am not I'm not sponsored by them, but if I might contact them, or maybe somebody will contact them and say, you know, this guy really pushes your product, because I love it. And just doing the touch-ups, all I do is I take a regular paintbrush, like an art paintbrush, dip it in the thing, put it in there, wait 20 minutes, wash my hair. It's a conditioner, not a color. Best stuff ever. Thank you, Michael. Love the Netflix Marvel stuff. It's so dark, and Jessica Jones the most. I wish there was more too, and I really hope that they can work out something contractually where that actor can play her again, maybe in a movie or something. She's just amazing. Oprah does not impress me. She impresses me. The service that she's done, I mean, you've got to have a brass set on you to get as far as she's gotten, and that's her path. And you know what? I'm not for everybody. I mean, I'm a gay witch from Long Island with purple hair. I am not everybody's cup of whatever you got in their tea. Which is why I stick with coffee that I make myself. Thank you very much, Potion Witch. Hi. Star and I disrupting with laughter. Oh, cool. So Star's in the room? Hi, Star. If Star's in the room. Hi, Star. If Star's in the room. Hi, Star. If Star. Hello, Star. My angel name is the Alastariel. I'm the shining star of Archangel Uriel, which is why I smoke. Gotta calm the light down. Gotta calm your tits a little. All right. Okay, 4:03. We're ready. Not that fun time is over, but we're gonna do our thing for the new people. This is how we do it. That's why I come on early so that we can chit chat and say hi. Schmooze, not hour. Schmooze minutes, right? I clamp my hands and we do the thing, but believe me, the energy doesn't shift that much. right away. It's just so that when I edit, because I don't know that I want a clappy thing, right? You know, take one, right? I would need an assistant for that, and so it ain't happening today. Let's take a deep breath. Ground and center. Let's do this. Hello, people, and welcome to the Mabon Grace stream for 2019. I was going to say September 2019 from doing all those YouTube videos where you got to say the timestamp, right? You got to say it, but there's only 1 month Mabon happens in the autumnal equinox, and that would be September. It's been quite a wild Lughnasadh season. Have any of you felt like things were stripped away or taken, or illusions being destroyed left, right, and center? A little carpet out from under your feet energy there, a little what felt sacrificey, right? Like you just had to sacrifice your time, your energy, your beliefs, or whatever. You had to let go, let go, let go, let go. Well, guess what? Good news. Maybe we get to do some more of it. Though it is the second harvest, right? First harvest is Lammas, Lughnasadh, but you got to weed the garden. And the Lord knows I have. I feel like my entire life is not just transformed from this time last year, but from this time last Sabbath, really, this past month and a half. Boy, a lot of change. But we're going to talk about that as we now go into the Crown Chakra, the crown of Mabon, autumnal equinox, where, yes, now is the real reaping of the harvest of the seeds we had sown, but it's from a higher place. It's crown chakra, not root chakra, like a root chakra reaping. Oh, that sounds like a good name for a band, root chakra reaping. It's a little stinky. The crown chakra, we're going to talk about that today, about getting the real wisdom from where we've been, from the path, not just looking over the shoulder at giving thanks for what had passed, because you really can nail that at Samhain. Like that's where you get the 8th chakra overview. Crown chakra, it's about gratitude. There's a lot going on in the crown chakra. So rather than me try and remember it piece by piece, let's do a little opening prayer. We'll surrender it to the angels, gods, the masters, Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher, Gilda Radner, Madeline Kahn. Let's see what happens, shall we? Take a deep breath into whatever kind of pre-prayer meditation dealio you have for yourself. We're all eclectic, so whatever works, work it. And I just like to focus on my breath for a few seconds. And I accept with the grace of humility that I have no idea how to make this the best Mabon experience video grace stream, or really any work that I've done to this point. I don't know how to make it the best that I've ever done. But I am willing to be shown. I'm willing to have this be the best that I have ever done. So I call upon the divine light of the universe, the angels, the gods, the masters, and the higher selves of all involved to make this the best work I have ever done. Truly hopeful, fulfilling, satisfying, enlightening, but ultimately truly helpful for the well-being of all. That I am now, and so it is. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we open ourselves, we draw our attention and our breath up to the very tops of the head, that the 1,000-petaled lotus of the crown chakra may gently bloom over this time we share now with you. That petal by petal, as they relax and unfurl, we open up to the grace of wisdom and the grace of clarity, the grace of illumination, that we may be the embodiments of the truth of who we are, seeing things through the lens of our true spiritual selves, our higher selves, that we may let go of what needs to be let go of, and that we may give thanks for not just the gains but the losses of not just this past season, not just this past year to Mabon last, but to life up to this point. May we be brought up into the crown to see through that lens, a lens without words, but that your guidance, your grace, your love, your wisdom and power may flow through us, in us, bringing us to the true harvest of the divine within. Thank you. So mote it be. Amen. From the ridiculous to the sublime. You want to go back to the ridiculous? From the profane to the sacred, back to the profane. I'm fucking ping pong, man. Thank God I only have, well, I guess Libra's a dualistic sign, right? One of the Libra, Venus and Mercury, Venus with that Pisces moon. It likes both. It's both nun and slut. Yeah, slut nun. Another great name for a band. So how we all doing? I'm not going to call any by name just in case, but all right, so later I go over these and I comment if anybody has questions. I am going to try and catch them as I go. But first I think we're going to talk a little bit about the crown chakra. Now look, you can read all sorts of stuff about it. I've had some real crown chakra experiences. Very mystical, meaning that you don't really know what's going on. Like, people only understood what mysticism was. They'd be like, oh, something's happening. I don't know what it is, but it feels good, I think, right? So totally finding your way through the dark. The divine reveals itself as it's ready to, and as it knows you're ready to. But crown chakra stuff is in my experience, challenging in a sense, because language forms in the third eye. So when we pop up here, we kind of get this, that, so in the present moment, so in alignment, that it's the peace that passes understanding. Because well, technically the grace of understanding is here, but you know what I mean? The dualistic mind, the chattering mind, the back and forth, where you rise up to a part of the divine mind, the last chakra in the physical body before you go really transcendent. So the crown chakra certainly is about transcendence, yet still within the body. So I'm going to give you some coordinates. The sacrament connected with the crown chakra, Anatomy of the Spirit, Caroline Myss. I could explain the whole system of how it's all written down, but just go read the book. Go Google it. I'm sure she got a chart up somewhere, right? That there are 7 holy sacraments in the mystical Christian tradition, right? There are 7 chakras. There are 7 levels of the Kabbalistic tree of life. And there are 8 sabbats, with that 8th one being Samhain, the one outside the body, which makes such total sense, right? So this one is extreme unction, last rites, right? Here we did holy orders, right? For what were you ordained? For what purpose did you incarnate? And we talked about that. It's not just about a job or a career. No, to love what rises, to heal, to help transform planet Earth. That's sort of mine, I guess. Please pardon me the little scrackle from the dairy, I'm guessing. But I notice I don't cough that much unless I'm recording. What the fuck is that about? I don't know. Mystery. But bring out your dead, right? A little Monty Python for you there. Extreme unction, last rites, absolution. Now there is a grace of absolution, one that I really have not worked with since I started doing these vids, because really the guys were like, okay, you need to do this now. So I did. Jill's still working on the book, Path of True Love from a Professional Witch by Mark A. Lyons. So she's actually taking a lot of the material and sort of streamlining and outlining it so that I can go through. Like, she's laying down the bricks in the path, and I'm going to come through with the mortar and fill it in, right? If something new needs to be written or updated. So thank you, Jill. I don't even know if you're in the room, but thank you, Jill, so much. I love you so much. Where was I? Oh, so absolution isn't just about forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness. You have to lay your dead to rest, right? Think of that, right? It's almost the Samhain part of it, but it really is saying, I have to not just let this go. Forgive it, but it depends on what your definition of forgiveness is. There's no wonder we have a very strong resistance to forgiveness because of the way it was taught and patterned to us from a third dimensional point of view. Third dimensional forgiveness it's always going to be about the illusion of separation, that they did something to you or you did something to them that was bad, that was wrong, that was sinful, and therefore must be forgiven. Where in the 5D, in the fifth dimensional, darlings, we have no idea why things happen the way they do down here, and we come up with toxic reasoning. So of course it would make sense that, yes, forgiveness heals, absolutely. Yeah, but the 5D, the only way that I can really explain fifth dimensional forgiveness, which to me is called absolution, is about seeing it in the quantum and saying, oh my God, this is all a game. I signed up for this. This is making me stronger. This is making them stronger. Whether I'm forgiving myself or forgiving them, it's giving love for your own innocence. Reverse the word, give for. So rather than use that word forgiveness, I tend to link the Crown Chakra because of Mabon. It's really my second favorite sabbat, my first being Beltane, that it's about spiritual thanksgiving, right? Crown Chakra, spiritual thanksgiving. And what does that mean? Rising up into the Crown Chakra, making the prayer for the grace of wisdom. In other words, what not just have you learned, but what have you alchemized from knowledge, third eye, into wisdom, Crown Chakra, right? Through experience, through practice, through the path itself, because we all have wisdom, but sometimes we don't see that. We don't see that what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, and because we're eternal beings, nothing ultimately kills us. So that's why past life stuff, you know, of course we have skills and things we've already learned. You know, there's a reason why I really don't want to go back to England. Like, no offense to England now, but it's just like, oh yeah, I was there so many. It was the place to incarnate for like thousands and thousands of years. Everything from royalty to scullery maid, just I did them all, right? And I think a lot of us did. So that you even carry that. Why? Because that the next one, the 8th chakra, is the home of the higher self, right? It's the 5th dimensional self that we are incarnating now. Talk about anchoring the light. But it ain't fluffy. Oh, no, 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 no. Anchoring the light is not fluffy. That's like plugging yourself into 100,000 watts and grounding it. It destroying your illusions in the third, right? It blowing out your throat chakra in terms of speaking truth and learning how to balance that with compassion, not to mention what it does to the heart chakra and the emotional field, boils it so that anything that needs to be purified burns out, boils away, and on down into our conduct, our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with other people individually, and our relationship with people all of life. That's a lot, anchoring the light. But that's why it's time for us all year long, but at Mabon, to pop up there and start looking at our past, our present, and our future a little bit differently. Don't shoot for the Evel Knievel jump across the Grand Canyon. For the millennials in the room, there was this stunt guy, and he wasn't really evil. But he was a Knievel, as was Robbie. Wasn't there a Robbie Knievel too? I don't remember. I'm sure they were on episodes of Happy Days that I just don't remember. Or were those the Tuscaderos? Bygones. But even that, like that experience from my childhood of Evel Knievel, jumping over the Grand Canyon, right? Like that's wisdom. I like that experience. My sense of humor comes from the hell that I have been through. The gains and losses. Now, how many of y'all went through a lot of loss in this life? All of us, everybody, right? How many of us have experienced a lot of gain in our life? Well, then you could say, well, but yes, loss of what? Gain of what? Okay, I'll give you that, right? You want to lose stuff that you want to get rid of, that's a blessing. You want to gain stuff that you want. You want to gain stuff you don't want. I get it. I get the intellectual part of that. But here's what I'm learning, particularly after doing that workshop yesterday. We think we're in control, that it's our choices and decisions that determine what come to us. Now, originally, that was purely in the 3rd D of you have to work. You have to work for everything you want. You got to get up at 3 a.m. every morning and scrub floors and chew broken glass. And you know what? We needed that for a really long time, the survival of the species. But have you noticed there's a crap ton of us on the planet now? I think we're okay. So glad I'm gay. Would not bring me. My genetic line. Well, actually, my genetic line doesn't end with me. I've got an older brother who's got kids, right? Thank God, it did not fall to me. No offense to anyone out there, but that we have this opportunity to get that all the gains and losses in our lives. It doesn't matter what choices we make at this point. It's not just all part of the divine plan, it's the highest quantum version for our awakening and our spiritual evolution, not just for us, but for the planet, for all of life, for all of life. And if you are an energy sensitive empath first wave of ascension, if you want to call it, divine feminine, if I had to choose, obviously, right? Purple hair and jewelry, girl. I mean, Prince. I'm a Prince archetype, but that's another conversation. That we've really been taught that we're responsible for everything that happens to us, and that's true. But what I'm learning is that when we lose something, a person, a place, a thing, a job, an identity, a false identity structure, it's being taken away from us as a form of graduation to say, you're done with that now, get ready for the new. And we know that. We know that in the cycles of nature. For the pagans in the room, what's the point of the wheel of thee, right? Well, this is the season where, as much as we are taking in equinox, balance, day to night, we're letting go and we're taking in so that we can maintain a balance. So this is a good time to do fall cleaning, right? Just symbolically say, what do I need that's excess? What are the things that I'm holding on to just in case, right? That we have all these options and they're not helping. Having more options, pardon me, got a little tickle in the throat as the throat chakra clears. Having all these options is not freedom. It's paralyzing, because it doesn't matter which ones we choose. If we're not really in alignment with the truth of who we are, we don't get what we want anyway, and even if we get what we want, meh, right? Have you noticed? Yeah, everything in this world, all that rises, falls. This is the world of impermanence. So from that crown chakra place, we can really look back and say, you know, what have I gained and lost? Just perhaps in this past month and a half, right, since Lughnasadh, August 1st, August 2nd. What have I gained? What have I lost? But for me, I am really looking at, because this past year was an ass kicker, which I can say I lost a lot. I got a past life son out of the deal so far. I'm a little terrified that all of the kids that I had in all of these lives are going to come back. Where am I going to put them all? Going to have to safety pin them to the ceiling, and I've got popcorn ceiling that don't look stable. Neither was I as a mom at the time. Much better now, right? I've not just made new friends, I've solidified relationships with people that I haven't seen in a long time, and really now they're part of my everyday life. The path of true love has been very, very kind to me in the sense of what I've gained, but absolutely merciless in terms of destroying from within me and in my external world things that I have outgrown, and therefore excess that do not serve. So now I'm at the point where, hey, look, if there's anything else you want to take it. So because instead of asking, what did I do wrong, they're saying, ask, what have you done right? What have I done? What did I do right? Where that's being removed. So even the pain, the fear of loss, the emotion of loss, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the dashed dreams, all of that, you have to feel all of it, have to give that a voice, because that's the ego, the personality, the ancestral patternings, meaning your family stuff, and the empathic emotion of, in the collective, of the fear of loss, the experience of loss, the tragedy of loss, on and on and on and on and on, where I'm not so afraid of loss anymore. I'm like, I lived through it. I lived through it. And all that rises, falls. It's just about my what? My attachments. So in the practice today, we're going to really tune in and go for that crown chakra place above words, where we are just as we are. And then to invoke gratitude, not just for the things we have, but for everything that has happened. gains and losses, what we consider positive, what we consider negative, because those are just lenses, right? I asked in the workshop yesterday, what was the name of the tree in the garden, right? The tree of knowledge of good and evil, right? Of good and bad. This is good. If I got what I want, that's good. If I don't get what I want, that's bad, right? It's a very infantile way of looking at it, right? Where from the crown chakra, it ain't like that. It's you get up there, you go, oh my God, look at the wisdom I got, right? That nothing you went through was stupid. Let's start there. Nothing anybody goes through on the path is stupid. We call it stupid, but it's not. That's a judgment, right? It's not stupid. That everything you go through helps everything else. You might be going through something today that has healed something from 10 years ago or will bless somebody tomorrow. You have no idea. Yeah, it's all up in the crown chakra, above the mind, above the chattering mind. That if it could have happened any different, it wouldn't. It would have. That's the quantum part. That's the quantum part. We're not in charge. You create your own reality. Yeah, we needed that to get us to a certain point so that we could choose our thoughts and manage our emotions and focus ourselves. I mean, come on. It's spell work. But then why doesn't every spell work the way we want it to or bring us exactly what we want? Because we're not in charge. We're co-creators, right? But you think that stuff's not going to come because we don't do a spell? See, now, I'm not down in spell work. I am a witch to my bones, to my blood, to my boots. But from my own experience, my wisdom, witch, really shows me it's like, yes, I did get what I asked for, but in a way that served me in ways that now I can look back and go, I had no idea that is even what I needed. What is my saving grace? The grace of humility. Go read my book. Oh my God, what the hell's going on with my throat chakra? One good one. Hold on. Tickle in my throat. It's not even like coming up. Rawr. Thank you. No. No. No more of that fluffy bunny. Thank you. When the upset rises, over a loss, over something taken away, stripped away, which, hello, Lucanasad, it's exactly that, the season of sacrifice, right? To make sacred, but to let go of that which no longer serves in the third eye, but also in our lives. To really get, whoa, you know, this loss, it's triggering something in me. Oh, loss I didn't deal with in my past. Good, let it come up. Love what rises, that child inside of you, because that ego has in it nuggets of intuition, pieces of wisdom. It really is the higher self that has forgotten itself. That it was the wounded inner child that took the fall from grace. So what are we helping it get back with? Grace, right? You fall from grace, now you rise with grace. I love you. It's okay. I am so sorry. And here's the best part this kid needs to know, and we all need to know. He never did anything wrong. The Course in Miracles says it very clearly, and it uses the word son, but so I'm going to say child to keep it gender neutral. The child of God cannot sin in a dream. In other words, the children of the gods, which is everybody, come on, it's everybody, unity consciousness, fifth dimensional, right? We can't sin in a dream. We can't ultimately fuck up in the game. That even our mistakes, our gains, our losses are part of a path of evolution that we can't see. But sometimes when we get, you want to talk higher vibration? Get up into your crown chakra and start doing gratitude work from that place. And I learned through Matt Kahn, he's so cool. I was watching him even today. I was like, damn, he's so cool. I even watched some of his old catalog stuff. Blows my mind, man. But he had it much rougher than I did. Isn't that funny? The more you've suffered on your path, the more brilliant and polished, just like a rock tumbler. You go in all jagged and it's bumping up, right? And not just relationships, bumping up, rubbing against, and you come out polished and smooth. I make it that way. The metaphor works, right? So I'm going to see if we have any questions here. I'm seeing, yeah, I smell Course in Miracles. Yeah, I smell. Do you smell what Helen Schuckman is cooking? Please don't let that get out on the internet. I don't think people will mind. Forgiving is hard for me, but it's hard for all of us because of the version we were taught. When you get that everything is happening for you, you don't have to like that everything's happening for you, but it's everything we just talked about, and this is probably from like 5 minutes ago, right? Goosebumps and tingles, Harrison, Westminster Abbey. Okay. I welcome the Libra, the energy. Okay, yeah, now I'm trying to catch up here. Hey, there's my Jill. Hi, Jill. Oh, and there she is saying hi. I went off for a bit. I'm just trying to catch up here. Glad I'm here. Right now, I've been led here by divine guidance, honey. We all are. We are all in this together. It's more about directing and attracting energy. Yeah. I have an article. I said last night. Okay, good. Caught up. So if anybody has any questions about what we talked about so far, because we've got about a half hour left, I want to go into the practice, and then I want to end with the reads, right? I think I'm just going to do Zodiac by Zodiac, just easier that way. One card from each of the 4. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. All right, so let's see. I'll give you a minute. Sweet Georgia Brown. I would gargle the coffee for you, but no. We retain such antics for the family. Only within castle walls. All right. Not seeing any comments or any questions at the moment, so here's the technique. It is easy to evoke the emotion, the feeling of gratitude for things you are easily grateful for. My cats, I'm so grateful for my boys. See, it's like instant. And, you know, I remember the early 2000s walking around with gratitude rocks. Oh, the secret. That was not a secret, right? Please. Just the secret to the massive humanity, but not to the mystics and the metaphysicians, right? Easy, right? So pick. We used to do this thing all the time when I did Sunday morning services in Sayville, which is a lot of S's for one word. Praise circle, right? We go around the circle and everybody say, I praise or I like. We like round robin it higher, and then you would get into gratitude. And though that's true and that's still a valuable process, and yes, I don't do it that often because I've gotten some upgrades, learned that from an Ashaya monk. You know, it's a good process. Riding the upward spiral, praise, gratitude, love. Brilliant stuff. Study the Ashaya monks. They're really cool. And I have some of them as my friends on Facebook even. But what about those things that you're not grateful for? Like the things you've lost. What about those things that you don't feel grateful for? That the suggestion is how do I then feel grateful for that? The intention, the desire. I want to feel grateful for all that I've lost this year. I want to feel more gratitude for the mistakes that I've made this year, because somehow they've made me better. Now, we can resist that slowly rising tide of gratitude, but I'm feeling it within me. Here, let's go something easier, something simpler. Okay, let's shake it out. Shake it off. Shake it off. I can't believe I just had a you-know-who moment. Okay. How about for your home? I feel grateful for my home. I do feel grateful for my home. Now, just feel that. Maybe not the people in it, but maybe just I'm thankful for the roof over my head. That can even be a little martyry, right? I'm just so thankful for the roof over my head, and that's okay. So just take a moment. I am very grateful for my home. Very grateful for my home. Now watch this, feel this. I want to feel more gratitude for my home. I want to feel more gratitude for my home, which has rippled up my spine. No potions involved. Didn't have to know what astrological hour, second we were in to do it. That's what I mean. What a fast technique. It might take a little practice. I've been doing this for a little while, building it not as a habit. In other words, oh, I have to be in gratitude all the time. If I'm not in gratitude, something might be taken away. Can I tell you something? Something's going to be taken away anyway. Gains and loss, gains and loss. We always see gain as positive, loss as negative, but that's the ego. That is the illusion of separation. But this is all scripted. This is a video game we're in. The Matrix, the spiritual divine matrix, there's a book, I believe, called The Divine Matrix by, NASA mystic with the mullet. Damn, I can't remember his name. You know, I suck at names, which is why I'm never good meeting celebrities. I'm like, yeah, you're gone. Somebody remind me what his name is at some point. What was his name? Greg Braden. Greg Braden. Nobody. Yeah, I remember Greg Braden. Mystic NASA scientist with a mullet. Well, he did. He did have a mullet. I don't know that he does anymore. Like I should go. He who has what is it? Lives in purple hair houses should not throw split ends. So there's the technique, plain and simple, right? It's like, I want to feel gratitude for. Now, certainly you can start. Thank you, Craig Braden. Did you say mullet? Of course I did. Mullet. Isn't that a fish, a mullet? I don't know. I want to feel more gratitude for my life. I want to feel more gratitude for my life. Breathe that. This is even without prayer or invocation or anything. I want to feel more gratitude for my path. I want to feel more gratitude for everything I've been through. I want to feel more gratitude for the lessons I've learned. I want to feel more gratitude for the lessons that I don't even realize I've learned. I want to feel gratitude for the wisdom that I've accumulated consciously and unconsciously. Notice how the desire for anything else vanishes. You're so in the moment. Your crown chakra. I want to feel more gratitude for everything I've gained this past year. Now, I want to feel more gratitude for everything I've lost this year. And yes, I can intellectualize that I've lost a lot of things that needed to go. I've lost a lot of illusions. I've lost a lot of toxic connections. I've lost a lot of abusers and neglectors in my life. And I've lost a lot of codependent patterning. See how I was just directed there? I want to feel more gratitude for what I've lost, for the losses of this past year. I want to feel more gratitude. That's feeling more and more comfortable in my body, like crown chakra. This is extreme unction. This is last rites. This is releasing our debt, releasing what's gone. Because even the things that we've gained, even if they're here, eventually they'll slip away, all right? Can't take it with you. What do you take with you from lifetime to lifetime? The wisdom. Now we're going to add some grace. Take a deep breath and just see if we got any other big comments here. Mullets and Cavaricis. Oh my God, I totally had a pair of Z Cavaricis. I probably had 3 or 4. And I have tremendous gratitude that you're in my life now. My earth signs untie. Okay. You know, I'm just talking all day long now, so it's probably just like my throat is just casting off all the time. Either that or it's the postnasal drip. I don't know how the postmaster got involved with it. There were no stamps up there that I'm aware of, because then we're going to do some quickie reads. Get yourself comfy. 5 or 6 nice deep breaths. You can actually, if you just breathe through doing this, that's fine. I'll do the speaking. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, our angels, our gods, our masters, our higher selves in the collective. Let us now download the grace of illumination to light up this crown chakra, feeding it what it needs, fine-tuning it, watering the lotus, as it were, with the divine light of truth, downloading the unity consciousness, vibration, fifth dimensional wavelengths, informations, encodings down. We breathe it in, moving quickly through our nervous system. And we ask for the grace of wisdom that we are able to embrace the truth of who we are, why we came, our piece of the puzzle, our role in the game, from a higher perspective, that we may rise above the torture of praise and blame, the illusion that we have control over what comes and what goes, may have been necessary, but let us shed it now, so that we can be at peace with where we are and know that whatever shows up and whatever leaves, whatever gain, whatever loss, whatever harvest, whatever reaping that happens is happening for our well-being and is not an indication of our worth at all. It's an indication of our evolution. As we heal, as we grow, as we rise, the ascension is not about flying out of our bodies. It's about raising in vibration while in them, that we may experience a natural gratitude, that as we see that nothing we've been through or anyone else has been through, nothing is stupid, that everything helps everything. It's all part of the holographic game, which means it's all one thing functioning as many. That if it could have gone differently, it would have gone differently. And that we are stronger as a result of all the gains and losses that have come and gone in our lives, like weather and bloat, beyond our control. But certainly we have gotten stronger as a result. Our boundaries are stronger, our understandings are stronger, our faith is stronger, our love is stronger, our capacity for love is stronger, our capacity for grace, both receiving, giving, and the channeling of, is stronger than ever before, and a benefit to all of life on all planets, not just this one, the big ass hologram. The universe in a body, the universe experiencing itself as a person. And from that place, in this next month and a half to 3 months, as Persephone descends to be with her husband, she's grateful, he's grateful. Talk about a homecoming. Where she dons again the crown of the queen of the underworld. From spring maiden to summer lady to queen of the underworld. May we all wear again our crowns of memory, of wisdom, of illumination, that we can have gratitude. Thank you for all the gains, all the losses, all the reaping, all the sowing, all of it. That is the peace that passes understanding. That is living in wisdom and illumination. That is the truth of who we are, the higher self, the fifth dimensional unity consciousness, that it's all one thing with one purpose, the evolution of human consciousness, by sending in bright, brilliant, beautiful souls to play the roles that we call our bodies, our names, what's on our driver's licenses, what we were named, our genetic heritage, clearing out for millennia things in our genetic uplines. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, please bless us with these graces over these next few months, that we may really live as walking beings of gratitude, and that as we are always grateful without making a big deal about it, That when we start to feel stress, we can go, all right, somehow this is happening for my highest good. Don't know, but grant me the grace of illumination and the grace of wisdom. Crown Chakra me. That I may know somewhere there's gratitude on its way, and may it begin here. Thank you, God, Goddess, all that is. Thank you, my angels, my gods, my masters, the higher selves of all involved. Thank you. Thank you for the guidance and the grace. Here we go. I want to feel more grateful for the guidance and grace that has already been given me. Certainly widening the aperture for more to come. Wow. For the well-being of all that I am now. So mote it be, and so it is. Amen. Damn, can't you see me as a preacher? I know I kind of sort of was. I just don't want to do tent revivals, really. What am I going to wear? Alrighty. I'm going to give you a minute. Collect yourself. We're running over. What do I care? You know what I'm doing after this? I'm uploading the Libra video, the Leo video that I already recorded today. I still got Virgo to edit and put up. And then what am I going to do? I'm probably going to edit this one and put it out on Facebook, for on YouTube for tomorrow. And Natasha Lyons is probably my twin flame. Love her. All right, let me see. Okay, here we go. Fitting, since I'm going into Hermit Research Mode, so mote it be. Brilliant. Thank you, Christopher. So mote it be, so mote it be. How about a gypsy caravan? Well, you know those gypsy men. They're so hot. You know, I forget the actor's name. Irish actor, really good looking. Had one of his sex tapes leaked. Colin something. Not Colin Farrell. I always forget names. I always fucking suck at names. But I was thinking about him today. He just flashed in my head. I was like, oh, the dark eye, the black Irish. They call him because he's got the dark eyes and the dark hair. They're the fae folk. So volatile and dangerous. Love them. All right, let's do some quickie reads. Aries. My angels, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved, please bless these decks for the 12 signs of the Zodiac as we buzz through these. Just indications of where they are and what's some dominant energy for this Mabon tide. So for Aries, we've got nature. Aries, nature with... oh, Ten of Flames, the Hora, completion, though often after a burden. We've got my masters, please, for Aries, sun sign. We've got healing, so the nature of healing, the healing of nature in terms of completion of the Hora, but can also mean after a burden. We always see the Ten of Wands is carrying those burdens. This is more the completion of the burden, the full cycle, the 10. And, oh, sorry, wrong deck. And please, the higher selves of all involved, please, for Aries, a whisper of love. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So what was that again? That was about nature and the completion of the Ten of Flames with healing. And you are limitless. Looks like you're going to be doing a lot of healing, but know that you are limitless. Why? Because you're one with all that is. Good. That's really quickie. That's like a BJ behind the bar. BJ in the bar. Greg Evigan, he's so cute. Reset. Angels, please, for Taurus. We're not even doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. You want to do that? You go ahead, do that. I don't care. Angels. Please, for Taurus, show us this Mabon tide for Taurus. Dreams, either the sleepy kind or the life aspiration dreams. For Taurus, my gods, please, one card for them for Mabon tide. Ooh, Ace of Blades, new thought, the Sybil, communication, something new comes in about either through your dreams or about your dreams. You know, again, the two different types of dreams that we have, the sleepy kind and the aspirational. The masters, Say truth. Oh my God, this does make sense, right? A new truth is coming in, either through your dreams, sleepy time, or about your dreams, aspirational. And a whisper of love, please, from the higher selves of all involved for this Taurus Maven tide. Miracles and blessings. Oh, Joanne, I think you're good. I wouldn't worry about it so much. Hermit all you want. Because really, we're looking at your dreams, right? With an Ace of Blades, a new thought, new inspiration, but it is based in truth. That is a miracle and a blessing. Bonus salute. Mazel tov. Pick your language. Cool, cool. Geminis. Okay, if we have any Geminis in the room, please double that number. My angels, please, Gemini for this Maven. Just a highlight, please. A clue, a tip, a hint. Harmony, that's nice. Oh, the two of you are getting along in there. That's nice to know. I am so sarcastic with Geminis. My dad was a Gemini. I'm sure it's all just going back to my childhood. Get over it, kid. I love you. For Geminis, please, my gods, for this Maven. Ooh, harmony with the lovers. I mean, that's a little intimate. You're just loving yourself, we'll see. My masters, please, for Gemini, this Maven, a clue, a tip, a hint. They're having fun with this. Ooh, infidelity. Now, I know that looks like infidelity sexually, but this card is also about not living up to your own standards, doing something that you know isn't right for you, not being true to yourself, right? But with that harmony, it's like, well, maybe that's the thing. If that was a gain or a loss, you gained something, you lost something from that. No, that's part of it. And so let's just clarify that with a whisper of love. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what to do. And what is the Lover's card always about is a decision. In this, it's saying it's a choice to choose love. Now, infidelity, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't really cheat on people. I negotiate open relationships if that's what I'm feeling. I have to be above board like that. I'm not allowed to get away with shit like that. I have true in love ever be unless I lovers false to be. Doreen Virtue, Wiccan Read poetic version, right? So there is a big decision here, whether you're the one being, where'd the card go? Whether you're the one involved in the infidelity or somebody else is. It could be infidelity through work, through money, or if you're just not you're of two minds about being true to yourself. That's a tricky sticky. But Mabon, pop up to that crown chakra, see it differently. All right, who we got next? That was Gemini, Cancer. Please, my angels. One card for the Cancerians, for the crabs, for Mabon tide. Ooh, support, divine support, as well as the support of loved ones around you. That really, really feels. Those are the angels, gods, and the masters right there. I'm looking at them. My gods, then, please. One for Cancer, for Mabon tide. Ooh, 10 of Cups overflowing. Your cup runneth over. Your cup runneth over. Please, my masters, one card for the Cancerian, an overview for this Mabon for the Cancerians with the lovers. We just had the lovers in Tarot. Now we've got the lovers in the love pack. So maybe Gemini and Cancer should get together. But let's get them a whisper of love, please, for the higher selves of all involved. Please, one card for the Cancerians. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want, right? So you got the support from spirit and those around you, and your cup be flowing over, but there's a love thing here, and yes, the lovers can be about a decision here too, but a decision to what? Get back to what you love. Like, maybe that's cooking for me. Like, I love cooking. Like, that's why I make 10 gallons of bolognese. It's so much fun. I'm such a potion witch. And it's so nice to have an electric glass top instead of, the cauldron and the old fire like we had in Bay Shore. No, regular stove. All right, so Leo. Leo, Bo Bibo. Let me scream. Somebody scream if I skip a sign. I think I'm doing okay so far. All right. Leo. Fifth house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fifth house. My angels, please, one for Leo, for Mabon. What's going on for them? Ooh, harmony again. Ah, harmony. My gods, harmony with what? For the Leos watching this, for Mabon, a clue, a tip, a hint for Leos. Ooh, harmony in the hurricane. Welcome to the hurricane harmony, or hurricane harmony. Another name for a band, Hurricane Harmony. My masters, please, one card for the Leos, for Mabon, but with delight. Oh, see, Five of Blades is about changing of the mind, and you know, all the information and all the data swirling around. That could be a fun thing for you if you can really enjoy that process and go with the flow of the new information and changing of your mind. If you're not too stubborn, right? Allow your mind to change. So let's get a whisper of love here for the Leos, for this Mabon tide. Have patience. Oh, they're so good at that. Love is patient and kind. Exclamation point always, right? Love is patient and kind. Have patience. So just kind of go with it, that there's something delightful here while the minds and the thoughts and the news is all changing around you. Stay in the eye of the hurricane. Be patient. Chill the F out. Which, you know, I live with cats, and my last name is Lyons. So that thing of, let me just bask here in the sun for a little bit. Yes. Okay. Oh, Virgo. Here we go. We're Virgo, but we're almost Virgon. If I had another company, I would probably call it Virgon. Okay. Not to be confused with Vogons. Their poetry is lethal. Okay. My angels, please, for Virgo, Virgo. Please, where are we for this Mabon tide? Again, dreams. Yes, and you see I'm shuffling them in between. How about my gods? Where are we for, where are the Virgos headed for Mabon 2019? Yes, wedge. Let's get it on, or at least make the decision to and work it out. Oh, great, our heart's desire is coming true. Shall we see what the Love Spezzano Chuck Pack? The Chuck Spezzano Love Pack? High vibration when my mouth can't keep up with it? That's something. It's like download. Please, my masters, where are we Virgos headed? What's going on for us? For Mabon. Bitch, come hither. If I was going to have a boat, I would name it Come Hither, but you know it wouldn't be spelled C-O-M. Clutch the pearls, wipe them off. Whisper of Love, this should be fun. Please, just not the True Love card. I can't handle it right now. If you give us the True Love card, I don't know how I'm going to get through the other 6. If you give me the True Love card, it's almost like I'm asking for it. Please, the higher selves of all involved for the Virgos. We got dreams, we got the lovers, we got Come Hither. What is our Whisper of Love? Get to know each other. That's nice. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Although that thing of need, yeah, learn how to love yourself. Then we can talk. Cross the legs. Virgo, cross the legs. Okay. I know I'm writing a book called, well, technically Jill is writing the book right now, Path of True Love, but my God, I've been living it. I need a little space so that I can eventually write about it. All right, so who we got next? Oh, Libra, lovely, luscious Libra. Please, my angels, one card overview for Libras this Mabon tide. What do we got? We got signs, we got symbols, we got omens up the ass. We've got, it totally sounds like a Family Guy musical. For the Libras, please, one tarot. My gods, please, what's going on at Mabon? For Libra, oh, the Mabon card, 10 of Pentacles, the Harvest, excellent. Oh, I'm so happy being a Libra rising, but I'm kind of doing sun signs here anyway. Blessed be the Libras. It's there, you know, happy birthday, Libras. Happy birthday, Libras. Your turn. I had a great birthday this year as a Virgo. So it's your turn. Your turn. Everybody should have a happy birthday. Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Name the movie if you know it. My masters, please, one card for Libra for this Mabon tide. That one. Okay, fear of inadequacy, which that means is that the signs of the harvest are coming in, but you're feeling like, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I'm worthy of it. And that's okay, but that's the child inside of you. It makes sense that that like air signs, you're going to be like, well, it doesn't, but I didn't really earn it. But when you get that, what you attract to you at this point is not about your worth. It's coming to perfect you, to even if this harvest comes in and it's just like overwhelming and you feel like you will grow. Nobody knows. Matt Kahn said this, that there's no way that a third grader is prepared for fourth grade, right? Because at the last day of the fourth grade, there are no third graders left in the room, right? It's exactly that. It's that learning curve. So can we please get a whisper of love for the Libras here? What's going on for them, for Mabon? Because they've got that harvest, new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here, meaning that the love is present. This may pertain to work, opportunities, or spiritual growth. So that can very much be about the signs of the harvest, and that this fear of inadequacy. It's like, that's the new, I gotta love, I have to love this, because that's just old patterning. Once you get the quantum, you're like, oh my God, this never had anything to do with my choices or bad karma or any of that illusionary, superstitious, spiritual ego bullshit. Oh, I guess I didn't do enough Reiki. I guess I didn't eat enough kale. There's no way I'm ever going to eat enough kale because I don't eat it. It's a shrubbery. It's decorative. Not supposed to eat it. How I was raised on the South Shore. Let's do Scorpio before Scorpio does us. Please, my angels. One card. Please show us Scorpio for Mabon Tide. Ooh, divine timing, right on the nosy nose. We like that. My gods, please. One card for Scorpio in Mabon Tide. We've got divine timing. Ooh, with the Six of Blades, manipulation. Now, Six of Blades in the Rider-Waite Tarot, they're in the boat, right? And there's choppy water on one side and smooth on the other. So this can absolutely be about mental healing as well, or spinning the way that you see it. So if you can accept that there's a divine time element in this, maybe your stormy waters will calm down a little bit. My masters, please, one card for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio for Mabon. Ooh, specialness. Are you better or worse than everybody else? Is this better or worse? Is this loss or gain? Is this divine timing thing? Do you feel like it should be happening because you're special and you worked hard for it and you've got a touch of entitlement? Or, well, it's taking so long because I fucked up. I sank Atlantis and blew up Maldek and, you know, poisoned the well. Well, no, you didn't. This isn't about your self-worth. And specialness is just as much less than as better than. It's a trick of the ego to divide and conquer. And that's okay. Love that child inside of it that feels either better than or less than, because as soon as it feels one, it'll turn right around and feel the other. That's how that seesaw works. Whisper of love, please, for the higher selves of all involved. Please show us Scorpio for Mabon. Listen with your heart, not to your heart, like the heart song. Was that heart? Listen to your heart? Don't remember. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Now, that's not just to me right here and now, but that's that card of mental manipulation. That really, to look at, you are being given an opportunity to kind of see and hear the better than, worse than, right? Within yourself and within someone else. So what do you want to do? You want to listen with an open heart. Because I bet you're a confessor, and I bet people confess stuff to you that you wish you could confess. What would love do? What would love do? What would love do? Right? Who we got? Did I miss anybody yet? Did I skip? I don't think I have. I think I've done okay. Vogons. That's my Jill. All right. Roxette, thank you. Listen to your heart. There's my Jill. We were born in the same era. Okay. All right. Who we got? Did Scorpio. Sagittarius. Oh, my Saggies. Notch your arrows. Here we go. My angels, please, one card for the Sagittarians for Mabon. Music. Oh, whoa. Listen to the music. My gods, one card for the Sagittarians for Mabon. What's going on with them for Mabon? Oh, my favorite card, Three of Pentacles, molding the clay, having everything that you need to start to make something functional, serviceable, but beautiful. A real sculpting in that way, regardless of whether the clay is metaphoric or literal, which means you're actually sculpting clay. It's a bit much, but taking the dirt beneath your feet and working it, making it into something, initial stages of manifestation. That's lovely. So, my masters, please, one for Sagittarius for Mabon. Control. I'm doing a little Paula Abdul, Janet Jackson. Control, right? Control of what? Control of who? But that might be what you're sculpting. Remember, we just talked about in this gray stream that we're not in control of what happens. And particularly in initial stages, if things slow down, if things speed up. But with that card of music, it means either like you're literally creating music of some kind, or that this is a musical phase in your life that is sort of like this Mabon tide is going to really be giving you the information that you need through music, or that, like any phase, you have to see it as a beginning, a middle, and end, right? Starts off slow, climaxes, peters out, right? Part of that cycle that you can't control because you can't stop the music. Name the movie. You can't stop the music. What is that? Bruce Jenner and the Village People? Am I right? You can't stop the music? Wow, y'all are playing slideshow in my third eye today. Here we go. The higher selves of all involved, please. A whisper of love for the Sagittarians for Mabon. Ask for help. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Particularly if you're feeling out of control, right, in this process, and maybe the music is a little discordant, having trouble finding the beat, finding the rhythm. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need, even if that's through prayer. But with the Three of Pentacles, there's usually a physical aspect process there, being an earth card. Okay, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Hello, it's not that bad. Although technically that's a sheep. Lanolin. Please, my angels, one card for the goats, the Capricorns for Mabon. Ooh, divine guidance. We love that. We love the we love it. Wow, I just had an I love LA moment. We love it. Is that Randy Newman? Why don't I remember that? All right, my gods, please. For the Capricorns, one card for them for Mabon. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, another hurricane, but a hurricane of divine guidance or divine guidance through the hurricane. That's pretty hot. And remember, not a literal hurricane, although we are coming into the season. So let's ask the masters. My masters, what's going on here? Please give us a card overview for Capricorn through Mabon. Play! Oh my God, go play in a hurricane, will you, kid? Don't worry, the angels will take care of you. Yeah, go take a long walk off here. I don't mean it. I'm joking. You know I am. But to play in this changing of mind, to play, to keep the lightheartedness, which is, I could see that being a challenge for Capricorns. We're doomed. It'll never work. I hate to say you're the Eeyores of the Zodiac, but honestly, the Leos are the Tiggers. And I think the Virgos really are the Pooh. Oh, bother. Don't want to get your hands stuck in the honey jar. Please, a whisper of love for this Capricorn for Mabon. 1, please. Love endures. See, there's the endurance of the Capricorn. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation, including an air, storm, hurricane, knowing that there is divine guidance, and just play your role. Play the game. This ain't nobody's fault. It's just how the quantum is playing out for the well-being of all. You know, that's what for the well-being of all means. It means for this quantum version that we're living, that if there's a better one that's for the well-being of all, ourselves included, we're shifting, we're upgrading, we're moving. Not your fault. All right, who we got left? Aquariums. Because this is the dawning of the age of aquariums. They've become very popular where people are installing them in the walls of their house and putting sharks in them. Not my thing. Besides, my cats are great with that. Please, my angels, one card for the Aquarians. The Aquarians for this Mabon. Please, one card. We're almost there. Worth the wait. Romance. Yeah, now you're all paying attention. Just waiting your turn. Please, for the Aquarians, my gods, one card for Mabon. Ooh, it's your card. It's the Aquarian card. Oh my God, oh my God. With romance, yes, you're going to be in love with your ideals. With your fixed sign beliefs. Kidding. Kidding. Wait till we get them all out. My masters, please, this is lovely. The Aquarians, please, one card for Mabon for them. Responsiveness, which means either you're doing the responding or someone else is responding to this romantic vibe. So then please, a whisper of love for Mabon for the Aquarians. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love, although asking an air sign to do that depending on the day and their moon sign, right? So a romance with the Aquarian card of the star about guidance and grace and hope, right? With responsiveness, that's so cool. And with express your love, that is a real full sentence of symbolism. I mean, like a noun, a verb, a adjective, an adverb, perhaps. All right, one more. Here we go. Hello, my Pisceans. Hello, Pisces. Please, my angels. One card for Pisces for Mabon. Please, how are they going to do this Mabon tide? Spiritual growth. Love it so much. Spiritual growth, please, my gods. One card for the Pisceans for Mabon. One card. Ooh, spiritual growth with a new opportunity, probably in the physical. Ace of Pentacles, a healthy acorn that can grow into an oak tree. A new opportunity, but that offers spiritual growth. My masters, please clarify, please, for too many. For Pisces Mabon tide. One card for Pisces Mabon tide. 1, 2, 3. And we got push me, pull me, that like a true fish, you're going to feel like you want it and you don't, and you want it and you don't, and you want it and you don't, but that's okay. It's an ace. Spiritual growth. Love both voices inside of you. Embrace both, because it might be the fear. The spiritual growth looks good on paper, but you know, like I said, sometimes we have to suffer in order to get that wisdom. And we don't like suffering, do we? And yet, it's unavoidable. Just know that whatever gain, whatever loss comes, right, you're going to gain spiritual growth. You might lose something in the process that needs to get gone. None of it's your fault. It's just the path. It's just the quantum. It's just the guides getting you ready to be the best that you can be. So last card down for all of this, please. The higher selves of all involved, please show us Mabon for the Pisceans. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. So love makes a difference. Look, y'all, Mabon is really my second favorite. Beltane, so much fun, right? I love me some Beltane. But now moving into Mabon, keep in touch, reach out to each other, reach out to me. I'm busy, but if you need something that needs getting done, give it to someone who's busy. Terry Pratchett, I think that's in Wintersmith, one of my favorite Terry Pratchett books. I love you all. I'm so thankful for you all. And to wrap this up with a simple but powerful prayer. May all of us be blessed with all that we need, the grace of wisdom, the grace of illumination, that we may rise up into that crown chakra and experience the gratitude for the gains, the losses, the comings, the goings, the fullness and the emptiness as we move forward, knowing that none of it's stupid, knowing that none of it is stupid, knowing that everything helps everything in the long run, knowing that if it could be any different, it would be different. And knowing that we are strengthening weaknesses that we are not even aware of, so that we will eventually look back with gratitude and say thank you. So let us beat the rush now by saying thank you. God, Goddess, all that is. Thank you, angels, gods, masters, higher selves of all involved, that we want to feel more gratitude. Let us begin even there every day. I don't know what to feel grateful for, but I want to feel grateful for something, someone, something, for the well-being of all that I am now. And so it is. So mote it be. Amen. Thank you so much, my sweethearts. I'm going to pack it in for a little bit. I've got more stuff that I have to do. I've got more recordings to do, but I will check in on this later, if not later than tomorrow, once things have calmed down. I even think my Anthony's coming over later to hang out. We'll see. And if not, I'll still be working, and I'll try and do at least some of this later. Cool, cool. Thank you so much for your time. I love you all so very much. But for now, what am I going to say? Hail, farewell, blessed be and blessed Mabon tomorrow. Yay, I love you. Chowsy wowsy. Blessed be, blessed Mabon. Ciao.